Good morning, dear lecturer. I am going to present components of computer system. These are my contents. First, central processing unit. The central processing unit is primary components of computer that acts as control center. The CPU, also referred to as central or main processor, is a complex set of electronic circuits that runs the machine's operating systems and apps. These are some pictures of central processing unit. Next, types and characteristics of computer hardware. CPU components. They are control unit, arithmetic logic unit, memory unit. Control unit. Control unit provides several functions that are it fetches, decodes, and executes instructions. It issues control signals that control hardware. It moves data around the system. After that, arithmetic logic unit. The arithmetic logic unit has two main functions. It performs arithmetic and logic operations. The ALU is where calculations are done and where decisions are made. It acts as gateway between primary memory and secondary storage. Data transferred between them passes through the ALU. Registers. Registers are small amounts of high-speed memory contained within the CPU. They are used by processor to store small amounts of data that are needed during processing, such as the address of the next instruction to be executed, the current instructions being decoded, the results of calculations. Cache memory. Cache is a small amount of high-speed random access memory built directly with the processor. It used to temporarily hold data and instructions that are the processor likely to reuse. Function of a computer. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data. You may already know that you can use a computer to type documents, send emails, play games, and browse the web. What are the main functions of a computer? Taking input data, processing the data, returning the results, storing data. Next, how computer hardware components work together. The electrical circuits on the board allow the components to receive power and communicate with each other. The desktop computer motherboard usually contains the CPU and the main memory, and you can attach graphics and sound cards, memory, and other peripherals to them with cards or cables. After that, different types of storage media. The best example for primary storage devices are RAM and ROM. Secondary storage devices. From the name itself can be known that is the type of secondary storage which is external to the computer system. First, hard disk. Hard disk is an electromechanical data storage device that stores and retrieves digital data using magnetic storage with one or more digit rapidly rotating platters coated with magnetic material. Next, USB flash drive. A USB flash drive is data storage device that includes flash memory with an integrated USB interface, is typically removable, writable, and much smaller than the optical disc. Memory card. Memory card is an electronic data storage device used for storing digital information, typically using flash memory. These are the commonly used in the digital portable electronic devices. They all add in memory to such device using a card in a socket instead of producing USB drive. How data is represented in a computer system. Data representation in computer science is about how a computer interprets and functions with different types of information. Different information types require different representation techniques. For instance, a video will be represented differently than a text document. When working with various forms of data, it is important to grasp a fundamental understanding of first binary system, second bits and bytes, number system decimal hexadecimal, character encoding ASCII and Unicode. First, binary system. Binary describes numbering scheme which there are only two possible values for each digit 0 or 1 and the basis for all binary code used in computer system. Bits and bytes. So bits and bytes are both units of data, but what is the actual difference between them? One byte is equivalent to 8 bits. A bit is considered to be the smallest unit of data measurement. A bit can be either 0 or 1. Next, number system. Example, decimal, hexadecimal. The hexadecimal system contains 16 equivalent numbers as the base unit including 0. The first 9 numbers are the same only commonly used in decimal system. In next 6 two-digit numbers are represented by the letters A through the F. Next, character encoding. ASCII Unicode. ASCII is a character encoding system that only includes up to 256 characters primarily composed of English letters, numbers, and symbols. It used up to 8 bits to represent each characters. In contrast, Unicode is a much large encoding standard that includes over 149,000 characters. Next, how data is represented in a computer system. Data encryption converts data from a readable plaintext format into unreadable encoded format. Example, ciphertext. Users and processors can only read and process encrypted data after it is decrypted. The decrypted key is secret, so it must be protected against unauthorized access. How images and sounds are represented in computer system. All data on computer system represented using binary patterns, which are the sequence of ones and zeros. In order to represent an image, one method is to store it as if it were in grid colors of squares, with each color represented by unique binary patterns. How compression can aid storage data, images, or sounds. Compressed file requires significantly less storage capacity than uncompressed file, meaning a significant decrease in expense for storage. A compressed file also requires less time for transfer while consuming less network bandwidth. This can also help with cost and also increase productivity. A description of the purpose of logic gates. What is the purpose of logic gates? A logic gate is the device that acts as the building blocks for the digital circuits. They perform basic logical functions that are the fundamental to digital circuits. Most electronic devices we use today will have some form the logic gates in them. These are the pictures of logic gates: AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate, XOR gate, NOT gate, NOR gate. A description of the different type of computer network. There are two main network types. There are local area networks, wide area networks. First, local area network. Network computer and peripheral devices in limited physical areas such as a business, laboratory, campus by the meaning links that transmit data rapidly. Next, wide area network. A wide area network is a large computer network that connects group of computers over large distances. Wide area networks are often used by large businesses to connect their office networks. Each office typically has its own local area networks or uh, local area networks, and these local area networks connect via wide area networks. Other computer networks are PAN network, MAN network. First, PAN network. It is an interconnection of personal technology devices to communicate over the short distance, which is less than 33 feet or 10 meters, or within the large range of an individual person, typically using some from wireless technologies. Next, MAN network. A metropolitan area network is a computer network that connects computers within a metropolitan area, which could be single large city, multiple cities and towns, or given large area with multiple buildings. A description of the hardware and transmission media used in computer network. A transmission media used to link devices to form a computer network include electrical cable, optical fiber, and free space. In the OSI model, the software to handle the media is defined at layer 1 and the physical layers and the data link layer. An identification range of World Wide Web technologies. The World Web technology is based on several different technologies. Web browser, HTML, HTTP. A web browser is used to access web pages. Web browsers can be defined as programs which display text, data, pictures, animations, and video on the internet. A description of the purpose different types of computer network topology. There are two main types of network topology that are physical topology and logical topology. Physical topology. This is one of type of network topology that provides the layout, computers, cables, and other network devices. And the logical topology. This topology provides information about physical designs of a network. These are the type of network topology: bus topology, ring topology, hybrid topology, star topology, mesh topology. Bus topology is a network type which every computer and network devices is connected to a single cable. Ring topology forms a ring connecting devices with exactly two neighbors devices. Hybrid topology is the combination of all various types of topologies. And the star topology is having forced the system content to be single point of connection. Last, mesh topology. Mesh topology is a type of topology in which every device in our computer is connected to every other device. These are the types of network topology pictures. And thank you so much.